Hey everyone, Small Town Cards back again. Today just thought I'd make a little video about the Crimson Invasion pre-release I went to this past weekend. Thought I'd show off some of the cards, show you my deck, give a little story of what happened over the weekend. So this was the first organized event that I've been to since base set was out. Had a pretty bad experience a long time ago. Played the cards for a while, kind of fell out of playing the game in high school, and picked it up a couple years ago, and finally made it to my first, I guess, official thing. And this went with my couple cousins to a local card shop, A and Z Cards, or A to Z Cards, something like that. Went to the Crimson Invasion pre-release, and we had a lot of fun. Was greeted when I went in the store, real cool. Couple ladies working there, organizing the whole event. It was a really good time. We were given this pre-release box. I'm sure a lot of you know about this. This is no news to you. But if you're like me, this is pretty cool because I didn't know what to expect. So we got the pre-release box. Popped it open. Came with a little what you can do cheat sheet kind of thing. Tips and tricks on how you got to make a deck out of the cards you're given in the pre-release. And well, here's some of the cards that were in it. I'll flip through those as I talk. Tell my story about how the tournament went. But a cool little cardboard box here. Shuts really nicely. Pretty sweet here. So the promo I got was the Registeel. I was hoping to get this one. I like the artwork, like the holo on it. So really happy that this was the promo. Got the promo I wanted. That was pretty cool. So anyway, we made our decks, and I'll give you guys. I'll show you guys the deck I played. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what deck I played, but let me show you here we go. Yeah, so I pulled Guzzlord in my second pack, and I was kind of torn. I didn't know if I wanted to go the 39 energy route or actually try to make a deck with him. I was going to do something that involved Registeel, attaching the energy, pretty much let Guzzlord sit on the bench and attach energy to him while Registeel takes a few hits. I didn't want to go the cheap route. Yeah, then I'm not gonna lie, this younger kid, I forget what age range he was in. He came over and he said he was gonna give me a tip. I should use 39 energy, and I was like, you know what? If I don't go the 39 energy route, I'm gonna regret it. Wondering what could have happened, so I did it. The people running the event thought I was kind of crazy for doing it. But, hey, so we're going into our games, and this is where I'll start flipping through the cards I got while I talk. Game 1 was really strange. So, I'm sorry, these are all Crimson Invasion cards. Game 1 was really weird. Started off playing a really nice guy. He burned me on his first attack of the game. Literally burned. Salandit, I think it was. Salazzle. And I'm new to burn. Obviously, I said I haven't played in a while. And burn's kind of really, I don't want to say a new thing, but it hasn't been widely used before. And so he burned me. So I asked, hey, how does burn work? I know they've changed it recently. Well, he said, hey, it works just like poison. You take 20 damage in between turns. I'm like, do I have to flip a coin or anything? He's like, nope, just 20 damage. Okay. I thought that seemed a little strange. I thought there was a coin flip introduced with burn, but whatever. I'm new to this place. He was, and I went with it. Then the people next to me had the same question about half a second later. And they asked the same question. The judge came over, and the judge said, they're really not sure, but they think it works just like poison. So, okay, cool. It works like poison, whatever. As I now know, it does not work like poison. If you do flip a coin when you're hurt, and if you hit heads, you're cured. But I didn't know that. No big deal. I have Guzzlord. Well, I started out, I took 2 prizes. I needed 2 more. He had hurt me pretty well with burn and just a couple other attacks he used. And then he hit an Alolan Raichu with counter energy. And with all the energy attached to me and the Alolan Raichu, and however that attack worked, he knocked out my Guzzlord for the win. Everyone was shocked. Everybody. In my little talk there, I don't know if you noticed my misplay. I took 2 prizes on him. And I was trying to get the last 2. Anyway, going into my second game, So that first game, kind of weird. We also found out I mulliganed about 14 times trying to find the Guzzlord. And we also found out he was not doing the mulligan the proper way. He was picking a card at a time until he got what he wanted in his hand and said, okay, you can just find your Guzzlord now. So, whatever. That shouldn't have affected the game. The burn shouldn't have. The improper mulligan shouldn't have. I'm not upset about it. I'm upset with myself, and I'll explain why later. So, game 2, I was actually paired up against one of my cousins, and that went as expected with Guzzlord. I was hitting for 180 on the second turn. I took 2 of his Pokemon. He really couldn't hit me for any strong damage. He didn't have, or he wasn't able to pull anything to affect me with status conditions. So, I ended up using Glutton GX and taking 2 prize cards, the last 2, and winning. Pretty cool. So going on to my third game, I figured if I could finish 2-1, I would get some prize packs. I played this kid who, as soon as I sat down, he knew I had Guzzlord. He thought for sure he was losing, and it looked that way. We set up. I seen what he had on the bench. I was very confident with what was going on. I seen he had a Ghastly on the bench, and I thought, well, I'll be able to get to that hopefully soon before it can do anything to me. I think I took the first prize. No, I didn't even take the first prize. He hit a Timer Ball and evolved his active and his Ghastly into a Haunter on the next turn. I think I did get 1 prize. I was not able to use Glutton GX the whole game because the 100 damage was not hitting his evolutions. He got a Gengar up, hit me with Confusion, hit me a couple times, brought in an Escavalier, hit 3 heads in a row, and between Confusion damage I'd suffered throughout the game and just chipping me here and there, he took out the Guzzlord, and I finished the day on 1-2. Now, in the first 2 games, if you noticed, I said it basically took me 3 turns in my second game to get my 4 prizes. In the first game, I had 2 knockouts. I'm going to show you, I read this card wrong. I guess I was a little nervous going into it, but it says if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 more prize cards. And I read that as, hey, I'm knocking out, this is the guy that took me down, the Escavalier. If I knock him out, I get 2 prize cards instead of 1, because usually I get 1. In my, I guess, nervousness, that's how I read it. And in that first game, I should have won that first game in my first 2 turns. I would have taken all 4 prize cards. I would have taken 3 off the first hit. He had a Pikachu up. And then I think he sent up another, either a Pikachu or something small. Oh, the Salazzle, or Salandit that I knocked out. That would have been all 4 prize cards. I would have won. Who knows how the tournament would have went at that point. I might have been paired up against my other cousin. This is the other bad boy that took me down. But it could have went a lot differently. But, alas, I messed up. Again, I'm not upset about the things that went on with the burn or anything like that. I did look it up after our game just in case I came across it later so I could show it to the judge. I'm not trying to be a stickler, but I just want to play right. So, hoping to get some extra packs. The kid that gave me the advice to use the Guzzlord with all the energy, he ended up going undefeated in his age bracket. And it was kind of funny because I'm like, you know what, if I do something with this Guzzlord, I'm going to give him, I think they said we were getting 6 packs. I was going to give him about 3 of them because, hey, I already have a booster box ordered. Hey, thanks for the advice, kid. But it didn't matter. It did not matter. So overall, we had a lot of fun. I don't think we'll be able to go to another pre-release next weekend, but it's definitely got me more excited, got my cousins more excited to start playing other people than ourselves. Maybe go into a couple leagues. They have a league at that store. So that's what I think we'll start doing. I've already made a Metagross deck that I need to test out and see how that sucker plays. But had a lot of fun. I got my 3 participation packs at the end. I did pull the Guzzlord. It was pretty cool. It was the topic of conversation. Every game people wanted to know. Oh, I guess I should add that. So as I said, the first game I took about 14 mulligans. The game against my cousin, I opened the first hand with Guzzlord. And then in my third game, I took 3 mulligans. So I don't really think the mulligans affected those games at all. Affected that third game at all. But Maybe the first game it did, but again, I should have read the attack better, and I would have... I'm guessing I would have ended at 2-1 if I would have read that attack correctly in my first game. I would have got probably, I don't know, a couple prize packs. But either way, had a lot of fun. Cool little experience. I can't wait to go back to another one. This will be going up on eBay. My Tainted Guzzlord. It's still in good shape. I played with sleeves. I just took it out of the sleeve for the video. So if you want it, check out the eBay Small Town Cards. Check us out on Instagram, SmallTownCards85. And I hope you like this video. Alright everyone, take care.